And now, MTA International brings you the world news.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very warm welcome to all our viewers tuning in from all over the world. Currently, we are live from Batul Afiyat in Philadelphia. Yesterday, our beloved Hazur arrived here on the 17th of October. But before he arrived, he did a full, complete inspection of the Jamaat property in Batur Rahman, around Batur Rahman in Maryland. Let's take a closer look at some of the scenes from the inspection.
فیض ربانی خلافت نعمت عظما
ڈیمالش کر کے کنسٹرکشن کیا ہے
جی ڈیمالش کر کے
اس کو بہتر کیا ہے
نہیں دوسری یہ ہے کہ دیوار پرانی ہے پاکستان
صاحب کیا کرتا ہے کون ہے
باجوہ صاحب ہیں اس کے نام جنرل سیکرٹری کے دفتر میں یہ جنرل سیکرٹری صاحب کا دفتر ہے
شادی وعلیکم السلام آئیو
خدا
نائب صدر اچھا ماشاء اللہ اچھا
Very soon, one more year to go.
نئے دیکھ کے بھی بنوائے وہ پڑھیں گے
جی وہ پڑھا ہوا پیچھے سے
نئے بنوا کے آئے ہیں چائنیز اسٹین لیس اسٹیل کے یہ قریباً 40 منگوائے تھے
جی
اس کا پرندہ ٹھیک ہے
جی
موٹا ہے درمیان تو موٹا ہے
نہیں بتا دو
ریزیڈنس کی طرح
وہ تو ٹھیک ہے
وہ ہمارا دفتر ہے لیکن
کہاں ہے دکھا دو
جی آج
یہ اس دفعہ تو یہ تو کیرا پیچھے ہیرسبرگ سے آئے ہوئے تو
ریٹ کے لگے پہلے کون سے
لگے ہیں اس کا
اصل کرتے ہیں
یہاں نہیں
Assalamu alaikum. So this is the first time Hazur Anwar, may Allah be his helper, has come to Philadelphia. Joining us live with us right now is Mujib Chaudhry Saab, who is the Sadr and President of Philadelphia Jamaat. Sadr Saab, I have a few questions. So how does it feel now that you have such a big, beautiful mosque in Philadelphia?
We are very thankful to Allah Almighty that Allah made this mosque, not we. And we are really sure about that. Because if we have done that, we have done it 15 years ago. It is a history making for us that Mufti Muhammad Sadiq Sahab came to Philadelphia in 1920. We have the opportunity at this time, 100 years later, we are making the first purpose-built mosque in Philadelphia. There are close to 47 mosques in Philadelphia. None of them are purpose-built. There are corner stores, and the people buy the warehouse, put a minaret, make it a mosque. Whole city of Philadelphia knows that this is the first mosque built by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the city of Philadelphia, and we are still the number one in this regard.
MashaAllah. Now, as you mentioned that almost 100 years ago, Mufti Muhammad Sadiq Sahib Radiyallahu Anhu came here, and now 100 years later, Hazur Anwar is here and blessing us. How do you feel about this?
First of all, when Mufti Sahib came, he has 3 desires. And the last desire was, oh Allah, give me a chance to build a house of worship in America. He made it in Chicago, but this is the place where he landed. We are building the first place of worship for Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and that is honor for us that we are repeating a history at this time. Yesterday, we were all excited when Hazur made a turn from Broad Street into this building, every child, old or young, they were so excited. Even the people from the streets, they came out and they started chanting along with us. It was a great feeling for us because we haven't seen Khalifa in 1989. Khalifatul Masih the fourth came here for a very short visit. But now we are blessed that Hazur came. He is here and he's staying with us in this building, offering 5 daily prayers, and we are very happy about that.
MashaAllah. You mentioned about the people coming out and seeing this whole event. How is the location, or can you tell us a bit about the location of this mosque?
It is Allah's grace. If you Google at this time and put the word Baitul Afiyat, it is exactly in the center of the city of Philadelphia. We never know it, and somebody brought our attention. This is something, a great thing happened to us, that in the whole circle of the city of Philadelphia, this place is the center. Alhamdulillah, for the specific, which we never knew when we started this process of building the mosque. People are happy. We can see the American flags. We see the state flags. City, mayor, police is giving us 24/7 protection in this. At this time, the police officers are outside. Some are on the top of the building. American police and all the authorities are going with us in each and every step, and we are thankful to them for especially because they gave him a VIP protocol all the way from the city limit to Baitul Afiyat.
Jazakallah Sadr Saab so much. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now let's take a closer look at some of the scenes of the arrival of our beloved Hazur. May Allah be his helper.
It is a bright, sunny day in North Philadelphia as final arrangements are in place for the blessed arrival of Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. This day is even more special for the community's Philadelphia chapter, as it is the culmination of over 8 years of effort to open the first purpose-built mosque in the city.
We went through a lot in terms of getting this mosque built. We had this land for several years, and there were a lot of delays. And I was talking with my brother. It's amazing the blessings of Khalifa. As soon as they found out that he was coming, things just started to fall in place, and now it's a beautiful. I was here just in August, and there weren't trees. It was like a very rocky area on the other side of the mosque, and now it's amazing in a couple of months how far it's come. So this is special to me because I actually just moved from Philly a year ago. So to see this mosque open is a very special event.
There is happiness and excitement in the air as everyone awaits the arrival of His Holiness.
I'm here to see Hazur. We're all excited about his coming, and I can't express how joyous we feel about that. I feel.
Slogans and poems of joy are recited as His Holiness enters the premises. His Holiness greets jubilant crowds and proceeds to lead everyone with silent prayer.
Ameen.
His Holiness then tours the mosque and its facilities. Hearts and souls are overflowing with gratitude as the Ark of Khilafat has arrived and the mosque filled in congregational prayer. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Welcome back. Joining me live now is one of the pioneers, members of Philadelphia Jamaat, Mukarram Hussain Abdul Aziz Sahib. Abdul Aziz Sahib, how did it feel to finally see Hazur, Khalifa al-Masih Khamis Sayyid Allah bin Nasr Aziz here in Philadelphia in front of your own eyes?
Oh, it's a magnificent, wonderful feeling. God has enabled him to be here, and you could see it and you could hear it yesterday when he arrived, that so many people, you see, loved that we were able to extend an invitation to Hazur to inaugurate this mosque here.
MashaAllah. And what are the differences now that you have such a big, beautiful mosque in Philadelphia compared to how it was when you first joined the Jamaat and how those times were? Could you give us a little comparison and tell us your feelings about that?
We all, the Ahmadis, have a place to go to pray to God and thank Him for this great opportunity to be assembled in one place, that more members can come to and make their prayers. But we also are thankful that we're able to do this and to welcome the people in this area and throughout the city of Philadelphia and represent the true Islam to them.
MashaAllah. So how many years have you accepted the faith, and how long have you been an Ahmadi Muslim?
Since 1963.
MashaAllah.
Yes.
So obviously there have been a lot of changes from those times to what it is now.
Yes, there has, yes.
MashaAllah.
And we've been in 3 different mosques.
3 different mosques.
Yes, and this is a wonderful place. If you can look and see that the minaret of the promised Messiah is there.
Yes.
And it's a sparkling view to approach this mosque and see that, and that we are the ones that have been able by God to show this to the people and to give them the notice that they are welcome to come into the true Islam, Ahmadiyya.
Jazakallah. Jazakallah, Aziz Sahab. Now, Hazur Anwar was here all day yesterday, and we have prepared a special report about his day as he went for meeting local Ahmadis from around Philadelphia. Let's take a closer look at some of those mulaqats.
During His Holiness's tour of America, many members are graced with the opportunity to have a personal meeting with him. These mulaqats are full of love and emotions, where members have a chance to introduce themselves and request for special prayers.
Just traveled 300 miles this morning just to come and see Hazur, and this is the first time I will be having my family mulaqat with him, and all quite excited.
We have seen him on television, but seeing him in person is, of course, a different feeling.
I am slightly a bit nervous, but I'm because you're meeting the head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. So I don't know exactly what to say to him, but I have a pretty good idea of what I will say to him.
I'm feeling pretty nervous, but pretty much excited as well, because like I said, I seen Hazur obviously on TV, maybe in Jalsas, but right in front of me in person, I'm really excited. Yeah.
So by the grace of Allah, almost we registered 10,000 people when they heard about the blessed visit of Khalifa Masih. So we registered more than 10,000 people, and among these 10,000 people, 780 families are those who never met before, and we are trying to accommodate them in 3 different centers, like Masjid Baitur Rahman. Today we are in Philadelphia, and then we will go to Houston.
His Holiness gives special attention even to the youngest members of the community, gifting chocolates and pens in these memorable meetings.
And felt really happy to see him in person for the first time. I got this pen from Hazur, when I'm at school or, at classes or wherever in the future. I'll also remember Hazur like that. I met him for the first time.
It's a very, very, very big blessing, I'll say that. Sometimes we take it for granted because, we don't always get the chance to meet Hazur, but it's unbelievable, even walking into the masjid today, it was you could just feel the aura, it's just different, because, Hazur is here, so.
After the mulaqats, 27 fortunate girls and boys took part in an Ameen ceremony, signifying their first completion of the recitation of the Holy Quran.
That is all the time we have today. Tune in throughout the week for more updates and follow us on social media to get the latest updates. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.